It all began in a crowded auditorium, buzzing with anticipation. The stage lights glimmered, and the judges were settled in, unaware that what they were about to witness would transcend any ordinary performance. A young boy, barely 10 years old, stepped onto the stage holding a tiny violin. His presence alone was enough to capture the attention of everyone in the room, yet there was a hint of nervousness in his eyes. He wasn't just here to play, he was about to share a piece of his soul. The audience watched in silence as he positioned the violin under his chin and drew the bow across the strings. The first notes were soft, almost fragile, but filled with an emotional depth that belied his age. Every note seemed to tell a story of hope, struggle, and resilience. It wasn't long before the judges leaned forward, their eyes fixed on the little violinist, mesmerized by his unexpected maturity and raw talent. Just when the audience thought they had seen it all, a surprise happened. From the side of the stage, a well-known professional singer quietly stepped in. This wasn't announced, and there were no cues, just a spontaneous decision to join the boy in a duet. The room collectively held its breath. The singer began to hum softly, matching the delicate notes of the violin. And then, the harmony started to take shape. The combination of the boy's tender violin playing and the singer's warm, soulful voice created a magical atmosphere. Every note, every pause, every subtle movement between the two performers carried an authenticity that words can hardly capture. It was a perfect blend of innocence and experience, a collaboration that felt destined rather than rehearsed. As the song progressed, the audience could not contain their emotions. Cheers began to form, not just in the back rows, but in the front, where the judges sat, visibly moved. One of the judges, who is known for being notoriously hard to impress, was seen wiping away tears, unable to hide the impact of this performance. This wasn't just music, it was storytelling at its purest form. What made this duet so remarkable wasn't just the technical skill or the beautiful melody. It was the connection between the performers. You could see it in their eyes, in the way the singer gently nodded to the boy during a difficult passage, or how the little violinist adjusted his tempo slightly to match the singer's phrasing. It was a silent conversation, a mutual understanding that transcended age and experience. By the climax of the performance, the entire auditorium was on its feet. People clutched their hearts, overwhelmed by the sheer emotion that had filled the room. The singer reached out, placing a hand on the boy's shoulder, acknowledging his courage and talent. The little violinist, who had started the performance trembling with nervous energy, now glowed with confidence, feeding off the energy of the audience and the professional singer beside him. And then came the final note, a soft, lingering sound that seemed to hang in the air, refusing to vanish. It was as if time itself paused to honor the moment. For several seconds, there was only silence, followed by a wave of applause so thunderous it almost shook the walls. The audience rose, cheering, clapping, and even crying openly. Judges were giving standing ovations, unable to find words that could match what they had just witnessed. Backstage, emotions ran high. The little violinist's hands shook, and the singer hugged him tightly, praising his bravery and talent. Cameras captured every reaction, every tear, every heartfelt smile. And this, dear viewers, is the moment that reminds us why music matters, not for fame, not for applause, but for the power it has to move hearts and connect souls. After the performance, interviews revealed that the boy had been learning the violin for only 3 years, yet his dedication and passion were undeniable. The singer, on the other hand, said that moments like this were why they chose this career: to inspire, to uplift, and to witness the raw power of human talent in its purest form. The unexpected duet wasn't just a surprise for the audience, it was a transformative experience for everyone involved. What made this performance truly special was its authenticity. There were no gimmicks, no flashy lights, no overproduced effects. Just a boy, a violin, a professional singer, and a song that carried the weight of human emotion. That's why it resonated with so many. That's why, even days later, clips of this duet are making people cry across social media. People from all over the world are sharing it, commenting on how it moved them in ways they didn't expect. If there's one lesson from this incredible story, it's that talent and courage can come from the most unexpected places. The little violinist reminded us that age, size, or experience don't define one's ability to touch hearts. And the singer reminded us that supporting and lifting others can create moments of true magic. So, the next time you hear a young talent play or sing, don't underestimate their potential. Give them a chance, let them shine, and watch how they can transform not only a stage but also the hearts of everyone watching. This performance wasn't just entertainment. It was a reminder of the beauty of human connection, the magic of music, and the tears that sometimes speak louder than words ever could. Thank you for watching Story Sport.